Yes, wherever you look, there are people holding titles. Perhaps it's the two German athletes who are in this who are the only ones who really don't. But looking Kemper at her best again, another sub-11 second athlete coming back into good form. This is the Commonwealth, the current Commonwealth champion, whose best 2 years ago was 10.82. And the only athlete in this field that hasn't broken 11 is Pinto. We'll come to her in a second. This is Dafne Schippers, of course, a world champion at the longer sprint distance, 200 meters. Made it through here as a fastest loser. There is Pinto. Very good performance from her in the semi-final. Got a good start, held on well. So two German athletes in lanes 1 and 4. Then we've got two, of course, the normal two from the Ivory Coast. Talou, silver medalist at those World Championships, and indeed at 60 indoors, 100 outdoors, 200 outdoors. And then there she is, smiling, and why shouldn't she be smiling? The double Olympic champion from 2008-2012, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Lots of Jamaican support, of course, in this city, and have come out to cheer their hero, one of their heroes. So Dina Asher-Smith, the European champion. British crowd hoping that she can lift herself to challenge Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce here. Ahouré, the world indoor champion from 2018 at 60 meters, also of the Ivory Coast. And then the former Commonwealth champion at this distance, Blessing Okagbare from Nigeria in lane 9, who has shocked a couple of the fields earlier on in the season, but I suspect the way Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is going today, that won't happen. So how quick do we think Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce can go here? What can Dina Asher-Smith do? Can she put her under pressure? Can she hang on to her? Can she herself find a fast time? 10.91 for Dina Asher-Smith in qualifying, 10.95 for Fraser-Pryce, who, to be fair, was easing through. This is the final event of what's been an immense weekend of great performances. Well, we have another one here to finish off. Thousandth of a second, a false start for the world champion at 200 meters. So now we're down to 8 women. Looking Kemper, Michelle Ahi in 2, then at 3 now empty. Then we've got Tatjana, Pinto, Marie-Josée, Talou, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Dina Asher-Smith in lanes 6 and 7. Murielle, Ahouré in 8 and Blessing Okagbare in 9. Dina Asher-Smith takes second spot. She makes it look so easy. I said she was flowing. That's what it is like. It's almost poetry in motion, watching her. A good start, a great start, and then after that, she just keeps going away. It's been taken up by a slight notch to 10.78. Dina Asher-Smith, 10.92 in second place. Nothing she could do about Fraser-Pryce. She gets such a good start, and then she just runs faster. You can't say anything else. She just runs faster than everybody else.
Steve, it's amazing. At the moment, in Shelly-Ann's racing, I see no weakness. She reacts to the gun very well. Then she gets out the block solid, very strong. Then she has incredible pickup, good knee lift all the way through, and she doesn't seem to fade. She doesn't get tight. So this is going to be a person that's going to be so difficult to beat. Adding to that, she has a wealth of experience in taking these titles. So only person that's come close when she's running like this is another Olympic champion, Elaine Thompson, who only just beat her by a fraction, thousandths, at those Jamaican championships. Watch this again here. There's nothing really Dina can do. She can't get close to her in the first 20 meters, and if you can't get close to her then and put her under any sort of pressure, you've got no chance of beating her. She's still moving away from the field, pumping hard, focused all the way. And when you're that determined as a champion, trust me, it's tough. So tough for all your opponents. Here's Dina, out of the blocks well. again, she didn't do really anything that wrong. She was just beaten by a quality athlete who just seems to be on the top of her game. All that Dina can really do is just try and hang on there and just run her best race.
At the 2019 London Anniversary Games, spectators were treated to one of the most memorable 100-meter finals in recent memory, and at the heart of the action was none other than Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Despite the years that have passed since this iconic performance, it remains a defining display of sprinting brilliance. The Jamaican legend, affectionately dubbed the Mommy Rocket, showcased exactly why she has been one of the most dominant forces in track and field for over a decade. Lining up alongside elite competition, Fraser-Pryce faced an intimidating field. Dina Asher-Smith, the British European champion, had the home crowd behind her and came in with strong form. Marie-Josée, and Murielle Ahouré represented Ivory Coast, both renowned global medalists. Also in the mix were Blessing Okagbare of Nigeria, former Commonwealth champion, and Dafne Schippers of the Netherlands, a world champion over 200 meters. The German sprinters Tatjana Pinto and Lisa Meyer added depth to a high-caliber final. However, once the gun fired, the race became all about one woman. Fraser-Pryce exploded out of the blocks with her signature lightning-fast start and never looked back. Her transition phase was smooth, her stride rhythm was flawless, and she pulled away from the field with clinical precision. Clocking 10.78 seconds, she left no doubt about her supremacy. Asher-Smith, despite a strong effort, had to settle for second with a time of 10.92. What makes Fraser-Pryce's performance even more awe-inspiring is the context. Coming back after giving birth, many doubted if she could reach the same heights again. But she not only returned, she evolved. Her speed, consistency, and mental strength seemed to have increased with her experience and resilience. At approximately 5 feet 3 inches in height, she defies expectations, repeatedly proving that power, technique, and determination trump physical stature. Track analyst Steve Cram emphasized that Fraser-Pryce shows no weaknesses. She reacts sharply to the gun, accelerates powerfully, maintains form, and rarely tightens under pressure. Few athletes can boast that level of completeness, and even fewer can sustain it after motherhood and years of competition at the top. Her nickname, Mommy Rocket, perfectly captures the fusion of her nurturing identity and explosive athleticism. Fans continue to be inspired not just by her medals, but by her story of perseverance and excellence. While she announced that the Paris 2024 Olympics would be her final Olympic appearance, there's no confirmation of retirement yet. In fact, she recently shared training updates, indicating her readiness for the 2025 season. With no current injuries reported among Jamaica's Big Three, Shelly-Ann, Shericka Jackson, and Elaine Thompson-Herah, fans are eagerly anticipating electrifying showdowns on the track. These three women continuously elevate each other's performances, making every race a spectacle. As the new season approaches, Jamaica Sports Nation and athletics fans worldwide are gearing up for more history-making moments. Whether it's a flashback to London 2019 or a glimpse into what's ahead, one thing is certain. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's legacy is far from over.